You've spent years treating your hamstrings like a piece of overcooked spaghetti. You push, you grunt, you pray your pants don't rip. It's exhausting, but here is the secret. Stretching is actually way easier than you think. You don't need to feel like you are being pulled apart by two angry horses to get flexible. In fact, that pain you love, it is actually stopping you. You have been lied to. The no pain, no gain mantra is a trap. A big, stretchy trap. Your body isn't a rubber band that needs forcing. It is a smart system that needs a conversation. Imagine feeling loose without the torture. No more shaking, no more red-faced struggling, just smooth movement. The stickman tries to reach his toes and accidentally folds himself into a paper airplane. That is not the goal. Let's fix your flexibility, starting right now. Your joints will thank you, your sanity will too. You remember the gym class trauma. The teacher yelling to reach further, you pushed harder, your muscles screamed, you felt like a human pretzel with a grudge, then you tried the fancy yoga apps, you followed the guide, you ended up stuck in a pose that required a rescue team. It is frustrating, you want to feel limber, instead you feel like a rusty gate in a rainstorm. Every morning is a battle, you stand up. Your lower back makes a sound like a bag of potato chips being crushed. You try to touch your toes, you barely make it past your knees. It is a tragedy, truly. You think you are just born stiff, you think your DNA is just made of concrete. The stickman tries a deep stretch and his leg pops off like a Lego piece. Oops, we have all been there, but the problem isn't you, it is the method. You are fighting a hidden bodyguard. Scientists call this the stretch reflex. Here is the plain English version. Your brain thinks you are about to snap a tendon, it panics. To save you, it tells your muscle to contract and fight back. You push harder, the bodyguard pushes harder. It is a muscular stalemate. The stickman tries to force a stretch and his muscle turns into a giant, angry fist that punches him in the face. That is exactly what is happening inside your leg. You are essentially arguing with your own nervous system. And spoiler alert, your nervous system always wins. It is designed to keep you from ripping yourself apart. By forcing the movement, you are just triggering the alarm. You are not getting flexible, you are just getting stressed. It is a loop of failure. But there is a way to trick the bodyguard, a very simple trick. You just need to change the signal. Wait, what if the secret was actually to stop trying so hard? I know it sounds fake. You have been told for decades that effort equals results, but in the world of stretching, effort is often the enemy. Imagine if you could get more flexible by doing less. Sounds like a scam, but it is actually biological. You don't need more willpower, you need a different strategy. The stickman tries to willpower his way into a split and turns into a literal pancake. Flat. Sad. Delicious? No, just sad. Instead of fighting the tension, you just acknowledge it. You stop the war, you stop the grinding, you stop the sweat. When you stop fighting, your body finally stops defending. It is like a game of chicken where you just step aside. Suddenly the door opens, the tension vanishes. It is almost suspiciously easy. But that is where the real magic begins. You just need a bit of science. Let's go deeper into your biology. Meet autogenic inhibition. Big words, simple concept. This is when your muscle realizes it is safe to relax. It happens when you hold a gentle position and breathe. This tells your brain the danger is gone. The bodyguard goes on a coffee break. The stickman holds a gentle stretch and suddenly turns into a piece of flowing silk. Pure elegance. This is how you actually create permanent change. You aren't stretching the muscle fibers like a rubber band. You are convincing your brain to let go of the brakes. It is a mental game played with physical tools. If you fight, you stay stiff. If you yield, you expand. It is a biological paradox. The less you force, the more you gain. Your body is not a stubborn mule. It is a sophisticated computer that just needs the right code to unlock. Your flexibility is just a software update away. Look at the stickman. First, he tries the old way. He grabs his foot, he yanks, he turns purple. He is shaking like a leaf in a hurricane. Result, zero progress. He is just angry and sore. Now watch the new way. He enters the stretch. He stops at the first sign of tension. He breathes. He lets the gravity do the work. He looks like he is taking a nap, but look closer. He is sinking deeper. His muscles are melting. He glides into a perfect stretch. He looks like a noodle in a warm breeze. Peak satisfaction. He isn't fighting himself anymore. He is collaborating with his biology. He goes from a stiff board to a liquid legend. This isn't magic. It is just science applied with a bit of patience. You can do this too. It takes way less effort. And it actually works. You just have to let go. This changes everything. You are no longer the person who is just naturally stiff. You are a person who understands how to communicate with their body. That is a massive identity win. You stop seeing your stiffness as a flaw. You see it as a signal that your body is trying to protect you. When you change the signal, you change the result. The stickman puts on a cape and a crown. He is now the king of mobility. He doesn't struggle, he flows. You are moving from a state of conflict to a state of cooperation. No more guilt about not being flexible enough. No more comparing your hamstrings to a gym rat's. You are playing your own game now, a game where the goal is relief, not pain. You feel lighter, you feel younger, you feel like you just oiled a rusty machine. You are finally free from the tension. Here is your 3-step win. Step 1, the 70% rule. Never stretch to your max. Stop at 70% of your limit. This keeps the bodyguard calm. The stickman stops just before the pain and gives himself a thumbs up. Step 2, the exhale. Breathe out slowly as you sink in. This triggers the relaxation response. The stickman blows a bubble and sinks an inch deeper. Step 3, the micro wiggle. Gently shift your weight. This tells your brain the position is safe. The stickman wiggles like a bowl of jello and suddenly touches his toes. No effort, just flow. Do this for 30 seconds, 3 times a day. That is it. No hour-long sessions, no torture devices, just small, smart movements. Your body will stop fighting you. It will start supporting you. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Now you just need to start the habit today. You just unlocked a cheat code for your body. No more pain, no more forced stretching, just sustainable, easy movement. You are now part of the Stickman Health Club, where we make the hard stuff feel simple. But this is just the beginning. Once you have the mobility, you need the energy to use it. In our next video, we are tackling the mystery of afternoon crashes. We will show you how to keep your brain sharp without drinking a gallon of coffee. It is going to be just as easy as this. So if you want to stop the struggle and start the flow, hit that subscribe button. Join us. Let's make your health a joy, not a chore. Small wins lead to big transformations. You have already taken the first step. Keep moving, keep flowing. We will see you in the next one. Stay limber. Your journey to a flexible life starts right here.